On a chilly October night, I embarked on a solo road trip through a remote, winding road bordered by ancient trees. The moon was obscured by a thick blanket of clouds, leaving me reliant on my headlights to guide me. The dim glow created eerie silhouettes that danced along the edges of the forest. As I drove deeper into the darkness, an unsettling sensation crept over me. The air turned frigid, and a sense of being watched enveloped me. I shook off the unease, attributing it to the spooky ambience of the night. But then, my headlights flickered momentarily, casting long, haunting shadows. In the distance, I spotted a figure standing by the roadside. As I approached, it became apparent that it was a woman, dressed in a tattered gown. Her pallid face was obscured by her disheveled hair. A shiver ran down my spine, and I instinctively slowed down, offering her assistance. She approached the car, her movements unnaturally fluid. I rolled down the window, feeling a sudden drop in temperature. She whispered in a hollow voice, "Help me, please." But something felt dreadfully wrong. Her eyes were hollow and vacant, reflecting only darkness. Panic surged through me, and I hit the gas, accelerating away from her. But as I glanced in the rearview mirror, she was no longer there. Instead, a grotesque face leered from the backseat, contorted and grinning maliciously. My heart pounded as I realized I was not alone in the car. I swerved wildly, attempting to rid myself of this demonic presence. The entity laughed, a chilling sound that sent shivers down my spine. The road seemed to stretch infinitely, a maze of horror, trapping me with this malevolent entity. Terrified and desperate, I called upon every ounce of courage and recited a prayer. The malevolent laughter intensified, but then the car jolted, and the entity was gone. My car screeched to a stop on the side of the road. I sat there, trembling and drenched in sweat, grateful for my escape. I will never forget that night, haunted by the memory of that otherworldly encounter. And to this day, I refuse to drive alone on dark, desolate roads.